Frank, just to hear you talk.
Phil Alvarado, KRLD News, Fort Worth.
A 25-year-old Hispanic man drowned late yesterday afternoon in a spillway at Eagle Mountain Lake in Fort Worth. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner reports the man was playing with friends, apparently, on the spillway used to let the water out of Eagle Mountain Lake. He fell in and drowned. Local punk rockers are putting the word out to their co-punkers out on the West Coast. Don't start any trouble next month when the Republicans come to Dallas. Charlie Gilder owns the Twilight Club, where some of the local punk rockers hang out. He's concerned that some punkers coming to Dallas next month might cause trouble for the Republicans, which could be blamed then on the local punk rockers. Now, Charlie Gilder is on the live line with us right now. Charlie, thank you for taking a moment to visit with us. Why would the out-of-town punkers want to come here anyway?
Well, they really hate Ronald Reagan, especially his foreign policies and a lot of his domestic policies. They're from California, where he was governor for a long time, and a lot of them have grudges against him there. It's not really that you've got that punk rock is so violent or anything, and they want to cause trouble. It's just that really California is a mecca for strange people, and unlike Dallas, you see, our local punk rock scene, there's about 200 or so of us, and we're very peaceful and have an excellent reputation with the police. We never get arrested. Most of the kids are straight edge, which means they don't do any drugs or alcohol. That doesn't help beer sales. And, we really have a very clean scene here, and it's the same way with all of Texas and the Southwest.
Well, hey, Charlie, listen, no offense intended, but aren't you considered strange by all the other punk rockers if you're that straight?
Well, no, not really. They agree with me. They don't want to see, they're worried about it, too. We don't want to see people coming to town and give us a bad reputation because they're coming into town, a lot of them, that they want to cause trouble. They're going to do it and maybe get arrested and go back to California when we got to live here. But I think the local police are aware of this. I mean, they know that these outside agitators are coming in. What I'm doing is I'm putting out a flyer, or have been, to the local scene, Dallas and Texas in general, telling people if they do go to that rally, because there's going to be a Rock Against Reagan show there, not to get involved with sit-down strikes and throwing rocks and taunting the police, because the police have always treated us most fair. There's no animosity at all. And you're going to get people coming to town that are going to give them trouble, and that's just not fair. I don't want us to be a part of it. I don't want us to be blamed for it.
Yeah, what? Tell me about this Rock Against Reagan. Is that the name of this? What is that?
That's a touring show that's produced by the same yippies that brought you the '68 Democratic Convention and all the other bullshit back then. And they are promoting this. They get a lot of acts together, and then they have a show, and then they do political speeches in between. It's been touring all over the country all summer long. And I've been in contact with them quite often. I'm not having anything to do with them, but they're going to be at the convention center, and they're going to put a show on the 21st. They'll have several punk groups. So there'll be a lot of punkers there that night, or that day.
Okay, one other question, and I'd appreciate your watching language on this one now.
I apologize.
Okay, just what is a punk rocker for the benefit of those of us who may not be in the know?
Oh, well, it's just sort of a new subculture. We're not like hippies. We don't do drugs. We're not like preps in that we're wilder. We like to be wild. We like to slam dance, but it's really confined to more healthy things. It's not really against.
It's clothes and hairstyles and all that's involved too, right? Clothing and hairstyles and everything.
Oh yes. We look real wild, but we're really a pretty tame group of people in town.
Have you had any response from these people you've spoken to or sent communiques to?
yeah, I have. They are a little. They just really can't understand how come we're kind of against what they're doing.
You're thinking out on them or something.
Well, they think that, but
yeah.
What they don't realize is we have a good city here. This is a calm place. We don't have a lot of radicals running around Dallas.
Yeah.
Doing stuff.
Okay, well, listen, we got to go. Thank you very much, Charlie.
You bet.
Appreciate visiting with us.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
You bet. That's Charles Punk Rocker, who owns something called the Twilight Club, and he's been telling us about, well, you heard what he had to say. We'll have a look at the weather in a moment.